Hi, my name is Paul Hightower, and the name of the film I did is called Banana Dad or The Banana Dad. The plot essentially, so two characters is the dad and the son. That's it. And the plot of it is that it's a dad who is trying to convince his son that he has turned into a banana while also trying to convince his son that the son will also turn into a banana as a prank. It's just a prank. It wasn't like real, but he's trying to prank his son into believing that he's turning into a banana. And I like comedies, so the what influenced that decision was just the fact that I love comedy movies. I was thinking of something maybe like an SNL or Saturday Night Live kind of skit, just more appropriate since it's me and my son. So that's how that came to be. Pre-production, planning, storyboard, mood board, all that stuff. It didn't go too bad for me. I kind of rushed it a little bit, to be honest, but I also had my own struggle. I think the biggest struggle I had was coming up with an idea in the first place of what am I gonna do. I want to do something funny. I knew the only thing I knew for sure out of the whole thing was that I wanted it to be funny. That was probably the only challenging part for pre-production, was just trying to figure out, okay, I know I want it to be funny, but what am I gonna do? um, the vision for it the vision was really just trying to make it funny. And as I said, the only real hard, challenging part was just trying to figure out, okay, what am I going to do? um, Being on set with my son, it wasn't so bad. We planned. I planned it, and then I went over the script with him. I went over and over. We practiced. We actually did that. We practiced filming. We actually took our time to film, and that helped. Like, I think if there was anything there, the technical difficulties was really just small stuff, considering the fact that we did practice. So I can say, surprisingly, it went better than expected. I had full confidence in my son. He's good. I love the little guy. But other than that, uh, it was definitely awesome to see how well he did. I think he really enjoyed it, and so yeah, that's one thing with there. Um, Two takeaways that I got from this whole thing is don't rush, and yeah, don't rush is really. I know there's supposed to be. I know I need to come up with two takeaways, but there's only really one, which is don't rush. Take the time you need to brainstorm ideas, do pre-production as you need to. Like I said, for me, the biggest issue is just coming up with the plot, the story. What am I gonna do? I want something funny, but what's funny? And it's kind of like it really makes you. It really makes you think. It really makes you think like, oh, you have to really think about what you watch, what you like, that kind of thing. And that's why I say that the plot was based off of SNL. Um, I would say, as any sort of funny behind the scenes moment, I don't think I have one. There was a lot of editing. There was a lot of editing out I had to, just because while filming, I had to make it only me and my son, but I live in a house with four kids, with a 2-year-old and a 3-year-old. So yeah, but yes.